So yesterday our pastor preached an amazing message, and he was preaching in Elijah in 1 Kings chapter 18, and he was talking about how Elijah was believing for the rain to come. And, this is how the Lord works with me. Like during the service, I'll be having my own service sometimes for the words he gives me. And I love words. And I was writing the word drought down. And you can see my notes here. But I was writing the word drought down. And did you ever notice that the word rough is in the middle of the word drought? And if you follow me very long, I love words. And so I got to thinking about, acronyms, but drought can be during rough times or designated rough times, because sometimes we have designated rough times, designated droughts in our life brought by the Lord, allowing us to be able to have that open mind and peace to where we can absorb everything we need. But then I started reading and I looked up what does rain do to a drought? And here's what the internet said, of course: soaking rains are the best medicine to alleviate drought. And I think about the soaking rains and the water and the Holy Spirit and the Word, how the moisture for my heart. And it says water enters the soil and recharges groundwater, which in turn sustains vegetation and feeds streams during periods of no rain. I think about that in our life and what we're going through, how the Word and the Holy Spirit and praise, all those weapons of war during a drought, recharge our hearts, our souls, and then it sustains us and it allows us to flow into other people. But listen to this. It says a single soaking rain will provide lasting relief from drought conditions, but multiple such rains over several months may be required to break a drought. Are you in need of a drought breaking in your life? Are you in need of just that breakthrough, that one glimpse of that cloud in your life to rain upon you, the Holy Spirit and His love to absorb you? And it says, and when that happens, when a drought breaks, it can return to conditions to within normal. And then here was this last statement that I thought was powerful. Even though a drought has been broken, it may not be truly over. We think about it sometimes in lives that we think this is it, it's at the end. But I'm believing for a breakthrough. I'm believing for the rain clouds to come. Thinking about how Elijah kept telling them to go, as our pastor was saying. But the Lord gave me this message about drought, the word rough right in the middle. And you may be going through a rough time, a dry rough time, a designated rough time, or it's just during this rough time. Don't neglect what's the most valuable, important thing. Don't focus on what we're not getting, but pour ourselves into what we can get through Him.